I'd like to see some up here. You're it.
Morning, brother. How are you?
Oh, always good, bro. Always good. And it's 14. We're taking one from the top. Pretty sure now. You alright? You're in court. 14.
Hey, Mr. Keith. How's it going? Can I have a friendly word with you?
Sure, of course you can, mate.
Yeah, just with you've been happening,
Oh, yeah?
firstly, managed buses, supposed to be the manager.
Oh, you got another manager, eh?
She's been away now. So,
Being shouldn't discriminate, mate, because I'm wearing a jumper.
no, the jumper's alright. So
Yeah.
we really made the decision that the jumper's alright. If any public notifies of it, just let us know. That'll be right. And with the cell phones, any recording device, cell phones are right. Just as long as you're not recording, and if you are
Airplane mode, so I don't get it.
any other recording is off, so we'll brief the officers as well.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, we have. If you are found to be recorded, you will be asked to leave the court building.
Oh.
But apart from that, it should be a good.
Sure. Now, being said, because I was recording previously, he considered that harassment. So have any of the public complained to you for harassing him for recording?
Recording by this.
Well, it's just that if he's going to say me recording in a public place, which is an offence.
Yeah.
Is he considered harassment?
Recording is fine, but there's a process of going about it. You make almost like the media as well. They have to find.
Oh yeah, you can ask an application.
Yeah.
But you see, I'm always of the belief that why on earth would you ask for permission to do something that you already have a right to do?
Yeah, the right to do, but I would should the public, you know?
Yeah, and the public place there's no education privacy, so where does that come about?
That's just the safety of the court as well, things like that.
So you're recording for your safety?
For security reasons,
Yeah.
That's it.
So you can't record?
Security reasons. Yeah, like I said, if you want to record,
Well, look, Chris has already told me if I record, then I'll be trespassed.
Yeah.
But a trespass is only valid until you're invited back. And so I just need to get a parking ticket or a speeding ticket to get invited back to that, yeah? And trespass
yeah, if you're in that's fine.
There's lots of ways to deal with it. I've done it over 10 years. It's not like everyone.
That's good. By the trespass, like you said, if you're trespass, you're going to come back if you have any matters.
Of course. Yeah, I've dealt with that many times before.
So apart from that, have you ever been
Oh, good. Appreciate it, mate.
Thank you.
Yeah. He's been got scared away. Oh, he got scared. Great job. Away with very lucky. Pat on the back. There you go, mate.
Big cases, followed by Lieutenant Karam, Kalam,
I'm Mackenzie Friend for Mr. Adams, Your Honour, and I believe speaking for him will affect the speed and efficacy of the court today. My name is Mark King.
I just keep in my retract some relatively new criminal court, like 4 claims of hearing, we did bring the usual written application for that, and that's something you can look up. I think that's on the Ministry of Justice online. I have no issues with doing hearing and assisting in that capacity today. But if you stand with the dream for this individual offender, that's a little like that.
KEEN. KEEN.
I had looked at the file and Mr. Adams, I read through the statement of claim that you had issued in the notice of proceeding. That's a civil matter. I don't know if that's been served either, but what is clear from that is the ground on which you defended these matters before the court. The purpose of the case review hearing is often to see what the issues are going forward, but that's key soon for what you have filed. And the next step, given that you're defending these charges, is that we get a date for the judge alone trial or call-over date. At the call-over, I'm afraid, it's just for that, what we've had, we've got the court 3 business days to get the date for the hearing. The next call-over date is in January, and you're available on that date, and the next one comes in May, so it's the end of January.
Yeah, January would be quite nice.
What I'm seeing here, though, is that from the police, the number of witnesses, the time limit, and so forth.
We've got 5 witnesses.
I think there are 2 police officers involved, and probably someone from the airline who didn't provide federal request against the airline police.
Yes, so we should have 2 independent officers and 2 contemporary witnesses. Just trying to figure out who that one is.
I could clarify if you like, Your Honour.
Sorry, 2 officers and 2 independent witnesses. So we'll be seeking to have, I guess, all 4 of them come in. And we will look to play the CCTV footage.
And I think Mr. Hayden has a recording of what it is on his phone.
Correct, Your Honour.
Generally, when from a corporate executive looking at defender, I allow it a bit more time for a hearing, but then often take a little longer.
That's it for us.
Right. Okay, thank you.
I would expect contact, but the issue.
What we like to do at these things is try to narrow down the issues that they are these documents that is violent and that helpful narrative that
Thank you.
I'm assuming, I'm asking you really, it's helpful to know that the time, date, place, and the identification that is you being the person, not an issue.
No, that's not disputed, Your Honour.
Right, that's helpful. And in terms of the defendant never had to back and decide after the police case if they wish to call any evidence or not. But in this case, I'm assuming that, I shouldn't be assuming, I'm assuming, that Mr. Adams would wish to place his time, perhaps give evidence, and perhaps also his wife was there.
Yeah, well, his wife was there. Whether or not she wishes to give evidence, we haven't discussed at this point. The video recording pretty much speaks for itself as to what occurred.
Oh, video on Mr.
It was a recording on Mr. Adams' phone, Your Honour. That has been submitted.
I'm considering it, but in order for that to be an evidence, he would need to give evidence for his wife, because otherwise...
Oh, okay. That's why we submitted the counterclaim with that exhibit. We were charged $200 for filing a counterclaim against this proceeding. So.
Have you received service copies of that?
What do you mean by service?
When you file a document in court,
Yes.
usually the court will give you service copies, no, except where it's silent, there's no issue there. And then a copy of the proof of proceeding would be served on each of the defendants. That's the state of claim.
Yes, two copies were served at the Manukau Police Station straight after it was filed here, and another copy was sent to Police National Headquarters down in Wellington as well, so they were aware of it. We do have recordings of those services being happened, so that was recorded at the time.
And the other two defendants, they both the police officers involved.
The two defendants are the other two police officers. Yes. Yes, they were accepted by the New Zealand Police. They stated that they were airport police, but they were going to make sure it got through to them. It was addressed to them.
Has the date been given to Mr. Adams for that new list? It's the usual thing that it goes to a separate
No, it was just accepted as a counterclaim for the criminal charges, with relief sought being criminal charges to be placed against the police for the assaults, or alleged assaults.
Isn't that I'm aware of any such thing as a counterclaim for criminal charges?
Yeah, that is somewhat got confusing down at the registry office too, because they hadn't seen anybody file a counterclaim, but we were under the presumption that if they had accepted the filings, they accepted the payment for the filings, so it was filed and part of the matter. They were unsure as to who to give it to, quite frankly. But I would add that Mr. Adams is only...
This is a civil claim against the police concern. Civil meaning it's not government in criminal court. And it is called a separate claim bracket counterclaim. So it's a separate claim for these matters. Of course, it's the same facts involved. And what would usually happen is the criminal matters would be determined.
Of course.
But I think, obviously, what the statement does is it indicates the basis on which those will be determined. And if Mr. Adams successfully defends the charges, then he can pursue his claim against it.
Right. Well, we haven't received any response from the filings of those of the counterclaims from any police whatsoever. Mr. Adams is only just on the 26th of October and received initial disclosure, even though he filed and entered a plea on the 5th of August. We would ask for a Section 30 order under the Criminal Disclosure Act 2008 for full disclosure to be supplied. On the 26th of October, yes, when he received it. I have not yet seen the initial disclosure, but it is titled Initial Disclosure Report. So. You didn't receive any no disc or any video file?
explain.
Sorry. So the initial, sorry, Mark, I just said while I read this. The initial disclosure included charged summary facts, previous convictions, history, statements of 2 witnesses and the 2 officers, including 2 notebooks, photographs, letter from the Auckland reporter as I'm led to believe that. I will check it up.
Thank you. And that's all of it, what's on it now.
So this is not a fault of the 25th of May.
But anyway, so that's what we're doing. I think I have one. So I'll include the videos of this actually have some options now. And I will put a touch on that for the full scope.
Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Cameron, do you have a matter that you would say?
No, Your Honour, just as long as the section 2 order goes through and full disclosure is given to us within 30 days.
Well, I've made that order now. The next date, Mr. Adams did appear in court and to say it's a long delay on Thursday, but it's going to end on the 25th of May to 9 a.m. and that is just as up to today. What I have done also was notice the police witnesses plus CCTV footage of notice Mr. Adams at the time and date, place, and your identification and not an issue, and that the issue is detailed in the statement of claim campaign document, and that is considered as my conversation. Thank you very much. Mr. Taylor, if you would continue that we continue with the because of the
I will do, Your Honour. Thank you. As you wish. Thank you, Your Honour. Thank you.